Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Jared Ross 2K9 channel. And gonna do another wrestling pay-per-view review, as I'm sure you're aware of. On Sunday, TNA presented Lockdown. We're gonna go through the matches, and there was 9 matches in total. 8 were shown on air. And also, I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to, if you have any requests or anything for songs, I'll do that as well. I'll send you the download as well for you. If you need that, if you need a shout out on my wrestling channel, you can do that. You can post a video response to this, whether you not agree with what I'm saying or not. All opinions are welcome. Unlike some wrestling channels, I don't block people, nor do I shout over other people's views, or I'm the type of person to listen to what you have to say, good or bad. So guys, we're just gonna go through really these matches, but before I do, I was asked, they said to me, Jared, why are you doing TNA reviews? Is there really any point to it? I mean, it's crap. Did you not see the last pay-per-view? I refuse to watch it anymore, blah, blah, blah. The reason why I watch TNA, and the reason why I'm saying this, is because it's, and you need to show support to the wrestling industry. You can't just keep watching one industry. It's a bit like watching football. You can't just keep watching the same team over and over again. You have to watch it a few other teams, if you know what I mean. You want a good mixture of the wrestling industry. And I don't think that's what people do. I think people, all they do is they just stick on the TV and they just say, hey, do you know what? I'm just going to watch WWE. I'm not going to bother with watching TNA. And that ain't good. It ain't good for the wrestling business. It ain't good. Vince McMahon even said himself, he thrives off competition. If he even senses any competition from TNA, he automatically produces fantastic content. But because there's no threat there within WWE, he just doesn't, he just sort of does whatever he wants. So that's why I support TNA, because I like that rivalry between TNA and WWE. But anyway, we're gonna go through the first match. Brother Devon against Arakanda. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Arakanda. But yeah, for some weird reason, Brother Devon ended up winning this match. Really, I don't know why they're actually making Brother Devon win any match. They really need to push the young guys in TNA. But yeah, really not. I really see no point in them to win. This match was a pre-show match, and it was a steel cage match, as I'm sure you're aware, because this is lockdown. But yeah, it was I didn't really see the match per se, because it was only a preview match. But yeah, Brother Devon ended up winning this match. Really didn't see the match, but what I did was I did see the rest of the matches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 8, and we're gonna go through them now. So, the matches that went through was Robbie E in the first match. It was Robbie E, Jeremy Buck, Jay Lethal, Chris Sabin, Brian McKendrick, Suicide, Mason Red, and Max Buck. Obviously this match was really just to highlight the Generation Me, the Generation Me feud. This match was a very scrappy match. Also, I was a bit pissed off at the let Suicide go out early. Really didn't see any point to that. It's a bit stupid, to be honest, but sure, what can you do? But yeah, it wasn't really good what they did with Suicide. I think that they needed to push Suicide more. I thought the crowd had more reaction for Suicide than anyone else in the ring. But this match was really a scrappy match. Really, it wasn't really the best. And Brian McKendrick, I thought it was good to see him sort of at the final two. But all in all, it wasn't really the best match in the world. Anyway, Max Buck ended up defeating them all, and now he's the number 1 contender for the X Division Championship. Next match is Inc. Against Crimson, Scott Steiner, British Invasion, Eric Young, Orlando Jordan. Wasn't the best match in the world, to be honest. This match really shouldn't have been on a pay-per-view. They really should have put on a more better match. Tommy Dreamer wasn't actually in this pay-per-view, which was a bit surprising because usually, you know, it's a steel cage match. He usually is in them kind of hardcore matches, but no, this match didn't go on ahead. This match did go on ahead and wasn't really the best match. A few funny sort of things with Eric Young and Orlando Jordan, but all in all, it was really just really to show the sort of the Ink Scott Steiner rivalry, which is just, it's a bit shit to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't know whether this match. Now this match wasn't a number one contenders match for any tag team or anything, which is a bit stupid. But yeah, but Ink ended up winning the match, and this match wasn't really the best. The next match I'm going to talk about is by far the worst sort of display I've seen in a women's knockout championship I've seen in a long time. Now, this is one because of the result. Mickie James defeats Mason Rain. This is by far the most stupidest thing I've seen in my life. This match, according to Wikipedia, said this match lasted for 1 minute. I don't even think it lasted for a minute. I think it lasted for a few seconds, because half of the time she would just walk into the ring. Way too short, and it just sort of destroyed Mickie James winning the belt, and it just completely flattened all the TNA Women's Knockout Championships. You know, complete stupidity really. But you know, obviously they want Mickie James now to hold. She's gonna obviously hold on to the Knockout Championship for a long time. But Mickie James really shouldn't have won it in that sort of way, and it also makes Madison Rain look really bad. So yeah, Samoa Joe and Orlando Jordan, it was alright. It wasn't the best. Samoa Joe ended up defeating Orlando Jordan. All in all, it was not the best match in the world. It was very sort of stiff. Not really sort of, to be honest with you, I think a lot of people wanted this feud to end, so hopefully they move on to something better. Matt Morgan defeated Hernandez, and that other sort of American Mexico sort of alliance with her. This wasn't the best match either. It was a lot like a Samoa Joe and Pope match, a match that nobody really cares about, and it just sort of, it's very dry. It wasn't sort of, not that much ring, like it was a good bit of ring action, you know, trying to, when they were on top of the cage and everything, but all in all, it wasn't the best match in the world. Not the best at all. Now, I will say this. The next match, Jeff Jarrett against Kurt Angle. This match was quite good, I have to say. I will say probably the best match of the night, by far. And, yeah, it was good. I actually quite like this match. I should have thought Kurt Angle should have won because, you know, it makes Kurt Angle look very weak. But I think they just really wanted Kurt Angle to completely destroy Jeff Jarrett. I think they just wanted him, you know, just to completely annihilate him. But Jeff Jarrett ended up winning. And so we're going to go through this. The falls. First fall was submission match only. Kurt Angle got that. Pinfall was Jeff Jarrett, and fall 3 was escape the cage. Jeff Jarrett won that by the help of Karen. Karen was asked to leave at the start of the match, but she came out of nowhere and ended up helping him. Jeff Jarrett ended up pulling her, trying to pull him back in the cage. She swung the door open, knocked Kurt Angle, and yeah, Jeff Jarrett ended up getting the win again. Hopefully this will be the end of this feud. I think it ended sort of, it was a good enough ending for this feud. Hopefully Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett move on to something else. Hopefully Jeff Jarrett against Sting or something like that. Sting defeats Rob Van Dam and Mr. Anderson. Not the best match in the world. Some good ring action, but I didn't particularly like this match. Still no idea why Sting won this match. I think it's really just to keep the feud up with him and Hogan. the ending was just bizarre. This Hulk Hogan came in with a pipe, saying, Rob Van Dam, I want to use this, I want to use this. I want to use this pipe to Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam threw it out. Mr. Anderson picks it up, hits him, says, I didn't do it for you, I did it for me, blah blah blah. And then Sting hits him, Scorpion Death Drop, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Sting's still World Heavyweight Champion. Now this last match, I'm probably going to get a lot of slack for. This match was actually good. I quite thought it was enjoyable. Ric Flair was in the match with the best, Billy Ray, Matt Hardy. And the Fortune was James Storm, Christopher Daniels, Kazarians, and Robert Roode. Winners of the match was Fortune. All in all, fantastic match. I thought it was actually quite good. I liked the way there was a lot of blood in it, which you don't really see a lot from WWE, which I've been asking for. But yeah, it was good. I quite liked it. And Matt Hardy, I thought, had a lot of balls going up to the top of the cage. With Christopher Daniels was exceptional, jumping off the cage. Whether or not people might say, oh, it was boring, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you have to admit, it was pretty damn good from Christopher Daniels to jump off the top of the cage with Matt Hardy. So, I like to see Matt Hardy try to get a bit of a push. I think he deserves it. Whether or not they might do that because of his brother Jeff is another story. But anyway, guys, this has been my reactions to the TNA lockdown, and all in all, not the best pay-per-view in the world. If it wasn't for the Kurt Angle, Fortune and Immortal matches, this would have been a terrible pay-per-view. Again, they really need to sort out some of the mid-carders badly. But anyway, so guys, I want your reactions from this. Do you think it's good? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Comments below. Please rate and also subscribe. So this once again, Jared Ross 2K9 signing out.